Good morning, friends. I have been talking last few days on changing the rules purely based on my experiences and observations while dealing with, while coaching, while providing training. Just a short recap. The first rule I talked about is you might not have a disease that behavior change can cure. Second rule I talked about was pick up the right thing to change. The third rule I talked, don't delude yourself about what you really must change. And yesterday I talked about don't hide from the truth you need to hear. So, in the continuation, today I'll be talking about rule number 5. Very insignificant, very small, but very important, which is, I think, my countrymen, my country is really bugged with. And that is the rule is there is no ideal behavior, my friends, in my country, in the surroundings I live. The hero worshipping. You see, the role modeling, benchmarking, setting a milestone, icons, role models. We are just obsessed with these kinds of people, and we feel that these are the only successful people, and we would like to emulate them without even attempting to know how difficult to reach that status. My friend, this benchmarking, by rule, there is no ideal behavior, is my personal observation. And I share with you ideas with only one motive in my mind. After having seen life enough and having worked with far too many greater people, good people, successful people, that whatever you learned, if it is not passed on to others, so waste. So my motto is not for myself, but for others. It compels me to keep talking to you all. My friend, this benchmarking is the notion that there is a performance ideal exemplified by people and organizations, institutions, is one of the biggest hazard in getting to change for the better. It's not that there isn't something to be gained from uh, modeling ourselves against the best in their category, but it can do more harm than good if applied poorly. Sometimes the desire for perfect can drive away the better you already have. I have, in my life of work, there are a lot of benchmarks. There have been lots of people who have set benchmarks. There have been lots of actually benchmarks for successful behavior. But all of those are composites. What I have noticed, they are composites. You see, the composite means, in my understanding, that they are usually made from multiple people and multiple examples. I realize that the perfect benchmark human being like is the perfect benchmark institutions or organization, perfect ideal organizations that do not exist at all. You can't be, and you don't have to be good in everything, or you don't have to be all things to all people. If there are, uh, I will, I'll say if there are, let's say, about 40 attributes, list of attributes of successful, which any successful person must have, or whomsoever you consider as an excellent executive. The ideal executive, he must have these 40 attributes. You needn't, my friend, my experience says, you needn't have to have all of them. All you need to have is just few of the attributes in yourself. Then you will make to the top. Then you will bring the change in not only yourself but the entire environment. You take example of Kapil Dev, the master cricketer of India. You see, I know I personally do not like this game of the cricket, but admire his skill in whatever he excelled, and he brought the nation the world's first World Cup trophy. That's okay, given. Then his skill is good. Now same Kapil there. He after he took a retirement from cricket, he started his hands in golf. He may not be the number one golfer, not necessarily. He may be second best, third best, or fourth, or whatever, because he can't possibly excel in everything he tries or attempts. He may be good at one, somewhere he may be lesser or not so good. Similarly, not only in sports, you see in any environment you are functioning, any big institution, big firms you see, you will surely see that some firm, some institution is number one in some quality, other is number one in something else, the third is number one in something else. Each one is number one in something different. It's exactly the same in your workplace. You look around very carefully. You'll find that some of your colleagues, some of your co-worker, he is the best in sales. Somebody is excelling in marketing. Some people find that they've got a natural knack for accountancy, they're good in accounting, keeping accounts. So you will find each one having a unique characteristics in which he is best at all. You will seldom find somebody who is good in everything. He's the best manager, he's the best accountant, he's the best salesperson, he's the best motivator. Not possible. No one is best in everything, and cannot possibly be. Therefore, my friend, there is no ideal behavior. Don't get too mesmerized, too moved by all these hero worships and icons. They have their Waterloos too. They have their shortcomings too. There is no one. It's no different anywhere you apply. I keep talking to you, my friends, only with simple notion, the things which keeps moving me. My ambition, if I narrow down all my experience of life, working in different institutions, working with different kind of people, as I say in army, every 2 years we get posted as हम परिंदों से किस्मत लिए जिंदगी भर सफर में रहे. Like in army, we get posted every 2 years, like the destiny of the birds. We have been moving all our life after 1.5 or 2 years to each place, new people, new working environment, and maybe new work, absolutely diverse to the one which you have been doing earlier. So if I narrow down my ambitions, focus it to only one, then my ambition is now, or has been, narrowed down to only one thing, that is helping to achieve long-term positive behavioral change in others. I do not do strategy, my friends. I do not do any innovation. I don't make any statement based on traditions. I make whatever I say is based on my personal experience and simply observations. I advise all my friends and audiences, pick one issue that matters and attack until it becomes no matter to at all. You master it. It doesn't matter. Matter. Then go to the next one. Example: if somebody tells you that you're a bad listener, then get down to the business of listening. So well, a stage will come, then you remain no more bad listener, and so it can be so easily done. If somebody challenges you that you cannot do this, and you focus down to your will and effort, dedication to do that only, you will realize how easier things can be done. You see, if somebody tells you that you are bad in sharing information, just lock on to that, get down to that, and start sharing information what you have. And after some time, you realize that it does not matter to you or anybody else that what information you are sharing with us or not, irrespective. It's same. You become better, my friend. Ami has taught me only one thing: and that matches with this rule of mine. There is no ideal behavior. That is one gun, one bullet. At any given point of time, just lock onto one idea, put into action, master it, and then move on to the next. Remember, good ideas don't fall through the cracks because of you being because of your being a neglect. No, my friend, you will also see, if you master one good quality, other good qualities automatically falls in its place. You become good at every damn thing. You try this. If you become a good listener, you will be automatically become a good information share. Is sharing information. Automatically you become more patient. Automatically you become good even talker also. But you do one thing at a time and stop role modeling. This benchmarking or role modeling can only help you, is inspire you. That is great because it teaches you to aim little higher, to become little better. Nothing more, nothing less. So my friend, the fourth rule: there is no ideal behavior. Just make it a principle of life. Become the best in your behavior every time you put in an effort. Thank you very much.